don't know why I came this way. I usually go the other way, but anyway, we're here.
Contact the Republic. Do whatever you have to do. Tell them we need help now.
Yeah, if we don't see any Ukrainian counteroffensive come at that time, I would be getting a little concerned. I get it right now. I would wait. This is going to be a massive counteroffensive, and it's going to be a very important one, especially if it's down towards Zaporizhia. So I get why they're going to wait until they got a nice chunk of NATO equipment. They don't want it to fail, because I feel like the Allies, the moment they start seeing Ukraine fail, it's like, all right, let's start trying to negotiate. So they're going to want to keep putting their best foot forward. That's why I'm glad they haven't done it yet. I don't think they're ready. Once they get more of like the Challengers or not Challengers, the Leopards or the Abrams maybe, but Abrams are going to take forever. Challengers I didn't even think would see combat because they didn't send a lot, but it sounds like, I don't know if it's true, but that they upped the amount they sent, which will be good. Actually put enough to make it worthwhile to use them. But again, it takes so long to send it, and
comms are smashed. Transmitting won't be quick. Yes.
but let's just put it this way. If somehow, and again, this is a big fucking if Ukraine somehow manages to forcefully retake Crimea from the Russians, I don't want anybody on the fucking planet to tell me how good the Russians are. They have had an easy invasion and they failed, and then that would be a perfect defensible place. And if the Ukrainians were able to push through and take it, oh my goodness. Russia's military, I wouldn't even pay much attention to them. Not until they regroup or something, and I'll look into them again. But again, I don't think that's going to happen very easily, or if at all. But like, Crimea is such a, like, historically, it's just been a place that's not easy to invade because of the way it's made. I guess you could thank God for that one. Like, they're literally, especially since they don't have a navy or an air force. I mean, they have an air force, but not one that would be enough to just saturate Crimea. So it's just like, it would be such a daunting task to just, with the land force, move in. It's not impossible, but geez, that's going to be difficult. But if it does happen, oh my god, I couldn't wait. If I'm still streaming, if that ever happens and I'm still streaming at that point, I couldn't wait for a Russian troll to come in here and try to tell me how good his country's doing, because you can't argue that. Like, there's no legitimate defense of that. Like, you just shut the fuck up, bro. Like, shut up, bro. But again, that's not happening. If at all, even if it does happen, it won't be any time fucking soon. That's a long, long ways away. I think if they wanted to actually get enough equipment to take it, they would need to have this next offensive successfully take back Zaporizhia and have it done pretty effectively. And then they would need to consolidate their forces. And in that time, that would make the Allies like, okay, you know what? We can see where these guys are doing it. Russians aren't doing good. Maybe we can do this. And then they would need to get a bunch more tanks sent from everybody. But that, again, you're seeing how long it takes just to send a few here. So they're going to need way more tanks. And I don't think they're going to get a significant amount more for that if they don't succeed in this offensive. They might get some to help hold it, but it wouldn't be enough for like an actual big offensive into Crimea. So you're going to need to see some successes with the Zaporizhia one if you even want to have thoughts about taking it back militarily anyway. I don't see that happening anytime soon, though. But we'll see. We'll see. From a military historian side that I would, it would be interesting to see. Especially to watch it live. Like, holy shit, they broke through the line. Like, if there's a day where Ukraine somehow breaks through that choke point into Crimea, I'm going to just be like, oh my god, it's happening. Like, what is going on? Like, holy shit. But again, I don't think that's really cool. But you never know. We didn't think Ukraine would last long, and yet here they are, still fighting. Russia still hasn't really done anything, so. It's all up in the air. That would be interesting. I would love for the Russians to say we're gonna, or just launch an invasion of Alaska. That'd be hilarious. You guys ever want to hear me have a full-on laugh attack? That would be that. Like, these guys just committed suicide. They won't even make it to the shore probably with a lot of their ships. That would be funny. I'd actually feel so bad for like the sailors and the troops on board those ships. Like, wow. You can't give me that your country thinks much about you if they just send you into that death trap. Probably shouldn't jump down yet, but let's do it. Could you push down, teammate, so I'm not down here alone, please? I think the challengers will do well in Ukraine, but I'm not going to try to hype them up and act like they're not going to get destroyed. If they go on the front line, they're going to get knocked out, too. On paper, these tanks are better than, like, most, if not all, of what the Russians are using tank-wise, but that doesn't mean they're going to have, like, some Cold War, like the Abrams, for example, aren't going to have some, like, Cold War level of, we just took out, like, everything and lost, like, what, one? If not, I don't even think we lost one because of ground combat in that engagement. I could be wrong, though. I thought one fell off a bridge or something, but it was, like, user error, not due to enemy fire. But that's not going to happen in Russia. They're a very different force altogether. So I think some of these die-hard tank fanboys are going to be in for a rude awakening where they're like, what? But I thought the Leopard was untouchable. I'm like, bro, you better calm down. I'm not saying it's not better, but don't act like it's going to be some perfect KD, you know? Like, it's going to get fucked up. Especially if they use them for, the Ukrainians use them for an offensive in disaster region. Offensives are not easy. Just look at Russia. They're struggling on their offensive. Ask them how the offensive's going so far. And get them to give you a real response. That'll be interesting.
Shields are back in place again.
Don't ask the propagandists. They'll tell you they've already defeated Ukraine. But, you know, realistically, ask them how it's going. Yeah, it's not going to be good.
Hurry! The shields will be back up any second. We're doing it. The Hardtail's hull won't take much more. The Hardtail's defenses have been restored.
I feel like every time we play this map, we get stuck right here and the tanks stop pushing. But, I mean, look, are the tanks moving up? This one kind of is. The rest are just there still. And we'll just be here, and if we survive here, we'll have a massive kill streak. But if we die here, it's like, well, whatever. Do we even need to post it? We got an Iden shooting at them too, so that's gonna be bad news for our tanks. Look at that tank. Speaking of dead tanks, there's a dead tank. I feel like they're about to go on an offensive here and push us back. Teammates, push up, you motherfuckers.
The transport's vulnerable.
Hopefully the Iden's pushing up so we can get some shots in. This time my backup looks like this Vader got a hard on for this spot. Let's just back up.
We need to do a better job of disrupting those defenses.
The last Mando episode started off being one of my favorite with the dogfight stuff, and then it got a little boring, even though I love seeing Coruscant and I love the whole Doctor storyline, but it was a little like, let's get on with it, man. We'll see how time goes. If they kind of waste this Doctor storyline, I'm gonna be a little disappointed they put so much time into it for this episode. But if they develop it right, it will be fine. Time will tell on that one for me, anyway. Then I hear all these people complaining that they made the New Republic look bad. Like, isn't that the idea? Just cracks me up that people really think the government's a good guys. Like, really, bro? Like, even in Star Wars, bro? Why do you think people are uprising against them, bro? If anything, that's pretty fucking realistic what they're showing, and people don't like it. Like, we don't want to think about that. Our political sides are good. Like, yeah, they're really good, man.
The defenses are back up.
Well, that guy just took it to the face. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Abrams have a pretty good service record. Especially when they actually have the like updated versions of it, not like the old ones we just kind of like give to some of those dudes in those countries. I was gonna say a joke, but I was like, I better not. And we're dead. And will the team push? Nope, probably not, because we're on fucking Geonosis. And why I play this map knowing how this is gonna go, I don't know, but here we are. You literally have to like fucking suck someone's dick to get them to move these tanks forward nowadays. And if anything, you get one guy doing it and the rest of the tanks are just sitting there, so. Yeah. At least it's gonna end soon. Hopefully we don't push by, just let it end here.
Starting assault. This is bad. Enemy leader deploying. Last HTE dropping down.
Yeah, I don't even think we're gonna push by. They have an Iden that's shooting it, so that's gonna make this incredibly difficult. Can I even shoot it from here? I don't know. Let's just fucking fire. I swear to God, if I can hit that thing from here. Oh my God, you can't! How do you not shoot these things? You can hit it from way back here. I thought it had to be closer. Jesus. Useless twats. Swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, I did it. Maybe I should look where I'm shooting. Just kill me. Do it. So we can just get off this godforsaken map. We'll just shoot like them. Let's shoot at that one. Because it's way over there. Let's see if it does something. Oh, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. No, switch seats, motherfucker. Switch seats.
The shields are down.
Yeah, the max level switch did crack me up a bit. Like, really? Like, look how easy it is to destroy these things, dude. We got 2 shots off. Like, come on, teammates. I fucking can't stand Genos. I've never been a fan of this map. But with the people who are left playing this game, I can't do attacking on this map. It's so fucking annoying. They literally don't even attempt to do anything. You get one teammate who tries, and the rest are just fucking dumb shits who don't even know they're playing the game. Jesus Christ.